Hi guys, Bruce Dickinson just released a new reimagined version of his 1994 LP Balls to Picasso, which is actually the first LP after he left Iron Maiden in 1993. So, as many of you know, this LP contains classics like Gods of War or for example, Tears of a Dragon, which is one of the most playable Bruce Dickinson songs ever. Actually, I think the most playable. And also we've got Change of Heart, which is quite good light song, or very funny Shoot All the Clowns. So more means that it is a reimagined version, it is totally reproduced, remixed, and with some new arrangements. For example, guitars a little bit heavier, especially in Laughing in the Hiding Bush, due to Philip Naslund, Swedish guitarist, who also plays right now in a Mandrake project. Yeah, so Bruce Dickinson, new solo band, current solo band. There is also new orchestrations in songs like Gods of War or Shoot All the Crowns, and of course the Tears of the Dragon, which is kind of discussable whether this gem shouldn't been untouched, as the original version is pretty good. So there is some kind of discussion between both versions. So please let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the new version of such gem like Tears of the Dragon. As you can see, there's also an side 4, which are two previously unreleased live studio tracks, Gods of War and Shoot All the Clouds. So if you don't like these bits and bobs of orchestration in Shoot All the Clowns, which makes you feel like in a circus, just play this one. It's much more heavy metal than weird metal. Okay, so as you can see, Roy Z is of course the co-author of these songs in terms of the music and the lyrics, but now it was reproduced, reimagined by Bruce himself and the Naslund, the guitarist who plays with him on his solo current work, and also the original producer was actually only a reviewer, because this one is mastered by Brendan Duffy, which is, for example, responsible for the Mandrake project, the last LP. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we've got different cover. Yes, there is a more, yeah, and this more is present also on the side. Yes, on the back, of course. Let's compare it to the Bruce Dickinson Solo Works version, which was released in 2017, I think. Yeah, and this one is not, of course, the original gatefold, but the music is original, so it is just a little bit remastered version of the 1994 classic. But as you can see, insert is also changed, so I don't have an original album from 1994 in LP, as an LP, but I've got the cassette version. So I just compared this 1994 versus 2017 versus 2025, and I have to say that I'm kind of mixed. I've got mixed feelings. Okay, so tracks like Tears of the Dragon, I think, should remain untouched. I like the Change of Heart. Actually, this version is, every version is comparable. Maybe Gods of War really got it in 2025 with these new arrangements. And Laughing in a Hiding Bush. Yeah, this track, I heard this live few times last year during the Bruce Dickinson Mandrake Project tour, and I think that right now this track sounds really heavy, like it should always be. Okay, guys, so we've got 3 versions of Balls to Picasso. So the original 1994, the remaster from 2017, and of course this new reimagined version. Okay, guys, so I'm really surprised that right now it's a 2 LP, because originally was just 1 LP. Yes, we've got side 1 and side 2, as you can see. Yeah, this one was produced by Shay Baby. This one was produced by Brendan Duffy. Yeah, so that's the very important difference. So in terms of the gatefold insert, yes, it's actually the same. Even Bruce decided to remain to mention the Paddy, his past wife. Yes, so like it was in 1994, so that's a good touch. And we've got some additional notes, yes, about the additional guitars. As you can see, Adasi, that we've got Philip Naslund, which is which is responsible for all new guitars. So it's kind of nice touch that Bruce decided to add, you know, some extra additional info about this reimagined version, and it just looks good, yes, because it matches the style, the font, which was previously used. Inspired by number 6, inspired by number 6. So yeah, that's a good touch. Of course, there's also a CD version. I decided to buy the LP gatefold version because of the splatter vinyl, which I'm gonna show you. And of course, we've got this new extra note. So if you are particularly interested in it, yes, you can pause it and read it. This is just a journey how this reimagined version actually happened. Yes, so Bruce discussed the whole process, why he decided to do it, because he was never actually, he settled with the original version. He claims that he couldn't afford, the album to be in the best way as possible back in the day when he left Maiden. Even the cover actually should be totally different, but he couldn't afford to pay for the artist. So he decided to take just a photo shot in a bathroom, and he just, did this title on the wall by the marker. So it's kind of interesting. So as you can see, Bruce Dickinson, Los Angeles, March, current year. Yeah. So this is the first LP. Yes. And take a look on the splatter vinyl, which looks kind of interesting, I have to say, but it matches this whole more balls to Picasso universe, as I can say, because the font is actually the same like we've got on the gatefold, so it looks pretty nice. Yeah, so here we've got the 4 tracks. Yes, and I think on this side, the Laughing in the Hiding Bush and Change of Hearts, are really top tier. Shot All the Clowns, yeah, it's also kind of interesting one. And the second side, of course, closing with Gods of War. So that's the first LP. And on the second LP, thankfully, we don't have the copied information. We just got different photo shots, photo stills, yes, from this era of Bruce Dickinson. Yes, so this is the single cover for Shot All the Clowns. Yes, for the Tears of the Dragon, as you can see, 2 CD. Actually, there's also another version of Balls to Picasso, I have to say. Sanctuary did the double CD album in 2005, 20 years ago, which contains a lot of extra tracks. So if you are particularly interested in this era of Bruce Dickinson's solo work, check this out. 2005, Sanctuary Records, Balls to Picasso, double CD digipack. Okay, and there are different shots. So please tell me which one is the best in terms of the graphic here. Okay, and the second vinyl. So as I mentioned before, yeah, this one contains previously unreleased 2 studio live tracks, Gods of War, Shot All the Clowns. And here we've got the last part of the original album with Tears of the Dragon closing the whole LP. Okay, guys, so that's it. So let me in the comments, let the comments below, and just try to choose which version is in your opinion the best one in terms of the music arrangements and so on. For me, it's mixed. Yeah, so it depends on the particular songs. As I mentioned before, Gods of War, the new version is blasting. The Laughing and Hiding Bush, Tears of the Dragon is discussionable. Of course, it's not better or worse, it's just different. Yes, so there always be a discussion whether it should stay like it was. Okay, so see you guys on the Mandrake Project solo tour. And Bruce also mentioned that new LP is coming in 2027. So cheers.